So I had a 2D floor plan like this, and I know a lot of people end up with these, especially realtors, and perhaps if you're planning out your own reno or new home build and this is something you've sketched. What I wanted to do is turn this into a 3D design without spending hours and hours and hours in doing it. And I found a service that does it for a very reasonable price. And so I paid them, uploaded this image as is, and ended up with this. Now this is pretty cool. This is looking good. There's a whole pile of examples. Now I didn't get to specify the furniture, and I'll get into that into a minute, but it did create a fairly cool 3D representation of the plan. But even better yet, it also included a 3D virtual tour walkthrough, okay? So, and this works really well on mobile as well, by the way. So what I really love about this is you just click into a room and it moves you over there, and you can check it out. You can do the scan through like that, or just move it around with your cursor. We'll go back to the great room. Now, you do pay for each floor. So if you have a 2-story home, you're going to have to pay twice, one for each floor. And they're not integrated, unfortunately. I know that's something that they're working on. I'll get to service I use for this. So you move around like this, and you can go all over the home. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. You're getting the gist of it. I just want to restate that all the furniture here that was done by them, I had no input on them. And that was unfortunate, as you'll see in another example that I gave. So I find navigating here with being able to just click into the various rooms to be the most convenient to get a sense of the whole house. Anyways, I thought this was a really cool addition to this service, especially for the cost. So here we are. It's created some sort of small living room type den. Go back to the 2D, and there's a whole pile of perspectives for that. You can download this image, and then you can zoom into it and look at it in much closer detail. So there's a really good outcome from something as simple as this. All right. So the next one I wanted to do was very simple 2D layout like this, not a problem, but I wanted to specify the furniture. I said I combined this with this, and I said, can you give me just a one room but use this furniture? And well, the whole thing is done in a way that you don't really put in any input. It's kind of a self-directed service. This is what I got. All right, so I got the layout. Here's all the images, but you can see it's not the furniture that I wanted in there. I wanted to see what this would look like in the space. And so if you're trying to create from a mood board or 2D a particular room decor, this is not going to work for you. If you simply want to turn a 2D floor plan into a 3D layout and you're not concerned about the furnishings and the decor, this is an awesome service. So which service is it? It's a Get Floor Plan. I'm not sure how long they've been around. I usually stay abreast of the latest and greatest in various software that's being used for interior design and building homes. I just got wind of this, and it's really simple to use. It's so simple, it's almost too simple because you can't provide any input. Like for instance, you upload a floor plan, you upload one file. If you upload 2 files, you get billed for 2 files. So what I did when I tested this is I actually merged this with this. I had no field input to say, hey, I want these furniture to be used in here. They just basically delivered this. Now emailed them and said, well, not really what I wanted. I wanted all the furniture. They said, we don't do that. We just basically use a standard library. So this is essentially done through AI as far as I can tell in their back end. Now I'm sure there's quite a bit of human oversight involved here just to make sure, especially for the more complex floor plans like this, are properly done, but they're not going to spend a whole bunch of time giving you custom furniture. So you simply upload one file. So if you just want to pay for one order, just upload one. If you have a 2-story home, you got 2 different floor plans, you're going to have to upload 2. Pricing is really straightforward. This is the best part. Whether you're a realtor or just a person who just needs one floor plan done, I mean, it's really reasonable. If you do bulk, they do have some bulk rates where it's going to cut these prices down considerably, but these are a very good deal. I believe I went with the 35, and then I also did one with, as you can see here, if you're a business, I wanted my logo in there, and that's what I got. And you can see my logo shows up there. And down here it says Home Stratosphere instead of Get Floor Plan. So if you're just doing it for your own personal use, 20 or 35 bucks will do it. If you're a business and you want your own branding, pony up for the 45. Overall, I'd say this is a really good service. Turnaround was about 1 day, which I was impressed with. They're not going to customize the furniture, but if you're just looking for a 3D representation and the walkthrough, then this will do it. And it even shows, I didn't test this because I don't sketch floor plans, but it even suggests something handwritten will actually work, which is pretty interesting. Anyways, this is great. It saves you a ton of time trying to convert a 2D layout into a 3D representation and walkthrough. Thanks for watching.